Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. That feels so weird to say. If you don't already know me, my name is Melissa Gelman. You can call me Mel. And I'm so happy that you decided to check this out. I thought that I would start my first YouTube video as a Q&A just so you guys could get to know me. So I took a poll on my Instagram and I'm just going to read through the questions and answer them for you. So again, thanks for being here. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, it's at Mel Gelman, and also on TikTok, if you want to see me embarrass myself, it's at Mel Gelman. So here we go. How old are you? I'm 22 years old. Do you plan on staying in Sarasota? Yes, at least for a few years. I love Sarasota. I don't think I have any plans to go anywhere else. And if I do go somewhere else, I plan on coming back here. I love it here so much. What's the hardest part about being a blogger slash influencer? I think the hardest part is probably starting because now it's a little bit more fun. It feels a little less lonely, I guess, because I have built a community on Instagram, so I'll get people responding to my stories or DMing me, and I get a little bit more communication throughout the day. But when you first start, it's sort of quiet at first, and you're just posting and you're talking on stories and nobody's really responding, and you're posting to Instagram, like asking questions in the caption, and no one's really responding, so it doesn't feel like that community is all there yet. I definitely think the first 6 months was a little, I wouldn't say weird, because it was really fun for me. It was such a new thing, so I loved churning out content, taking pictures and all that stuff. But I do think it was like weird that I had built a community yet, so like nobody was responding, and I was just like putting stuff out into the universe that like no one was clicking with. What are your post-graduation plans? I plan on graduating in December. Fingers crossed. And I honestly think that I will just continue blogging. I'll continue doing YouTube. I do have some fun things that I have up my sleeve that hopefully I will get out by December. But I am totally up for getting a marketing job. I think any job in marketing would be super fun. I love that world and I've loved learning about it. So we'll see. I really don't have any plans set in stone yet, so we'll see. What's your Enneagram? I love this question. I'm an Enneagram 3. I don't know what my wing is. I completely forgot, but I definitely relate to my Enneagram, and I feel like if you haven't taken the test, you definitely should, because it's so spot on, and it kind of helps you learn about yourself too. Like, I found out things about myself, or I guess I've just been more aware about things because of my Enneagram. Why are you starting a YouTube? I've been wanting to do this for so long. I wanted to do this before I even started a blog, but I don't think that I had the courage. And there's so many supportive people in my life now. I've built like my fun little community on Instagram and my blog and my email list. I really like getting to know you guys, so I hope you like getting to know me. Favorite place to travel? Anywhere. I love traveling so much. For a quick weekend, I would go to New York City. A lot of my friends live there, so that just sounds fun to me. If I'm planning a trip though for the future, like a couple week long trip, I'd probably say Europe. I love Europe so much. And my mom's side of the family is from Nicaragua, and I love Nicaragua. We go at least once a year, but we haven't been since August because there's been so much going on there. And of course with coronavirus, I can't get over there, but I don't even know if I'm answering the question anymore. Okay, 1 weekend trip, New York City. A 2-week-long trip, Europe. If I'm just like traveling to see family, then Nicaragua. There you go. That's my answer. What are you studying in school? I'm studying business marketing. I like it so far, but I'm really just not that much of a school gal. I hope none of my professors see this. I'm just ready to graduate. I really am. And I've enjoyed it, and I'm grateful that I can have the education, but I'm ready to get out of here. Where do you go to school? I go to USF, University of South Florida. Can you make a living off of blog slash Instagram? The answer is yes. And it really just depends on how you want to do it. I mean, you could make your own products and then promote them off of Instagram, but you don't get paid directly by Instagram if that's what you're asking. But you can make money through like collaborations and negotiating partnerships with companies. I hope I answered your question. What pets did you have while growing up? My pet while growing up, he passed away in January. His name was Bo. He was like a lab Florida cur slash pit mix, and he was the sweetest thing ever. He passed away in January, so we got Mia, who's a bloodhound. She's actually sitting right there, but she's asleep, and she barks so much, so I'm not gonna wake her up for this. But she's adorable, and I love them both. Do you still live at home with your parents, or have you moved out? P.S. I love you. I love you too. I still live with my parents. I'm trying to stay here as long as possible, just to save money, and I like it here. I have my own space here. I have my office here, which is really nice, and they're usually not home much during the day. They both work, so it's kind of like my own little place, and like I said before, I can save money while I can, you know? What's your coffee order? Easy. It's an oat milk latte with lavender vanilla. Most places have it. I know Kawa has it, Postal 98 has it, and it's so good, hot or iced. I'm usually a hot coffee girl, but now that it's coming to summertime, I'm sort of like forced to get iced coffee, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's just not my favorite. Let's see. Favorite thing to eat? Sushi, 100%. If you live in Sarasota, try Pacific Rim. It is my favorite restaurant. It is so stinking good. They have like so many options. It's amazing. Just trust me on that. Let's see. What's your biggest pet peeve? I feel like there's a few, but the number one would probably be when you're walking next to somebody and they can't walk straight, especially if it's like a crowded place, like a city, a big city, I mean, or your friend, and she's walking really close to you and she just keeps cutting you off. I cannot do that. I've seriously pushed my friends back in line. Favorite show right now? This one's hard because quarantine has me watching so many shows and movies that I kind of get them all jumbled up, but definitely Outlander is my favorite. It's one of the best shows that I've ever seen. So if you don't have time to watch a show, don't watch it because like you're gonna be hooked. I promise. That's how it happened for me, and like I can't stop watching it now. Next would probably be Schitt's Creek. I think it's so funny and it's kind of mindless, so like it's not a cliffhanger type of show. You can return to it whenever you want to. You can shut it off mid-episode and not feel like you have to finish it. Do you have a sister? No, I have two older brothers. Growing up, I kind of enjoyed having two older brothers because they always, you know, were like rough around the edges. I feel like it built a lot of character. So I'm happy that I grew up with brothers, but looking back on it and like seeing all of my friends with sisters, I sort of wish I had a sister now. That is going to be it for me and my first YouTube video. I hope that it came out well. I really hope that you guys like it. If you do want more of my videos, then please subscribe. I don't know, YouTubers always point to a button and I don't know where it's located, so subscribe with the red subscribe button to my channel. I would appreciate it so much. Thanks for watching. If you want to find me on Instagram, it's at Mel Galman. If you want to find me on TikTok, it's at Mel Galman, and my blog is melissagalman.com. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.